Are you tired of spending a lot of money and getting absolutely nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMutCoin.com for the cheapest, safest, most reliable coins on the net. And are you also looking for training points to power up that player to make him just a little bit better? Training is also available on the website. Link is down below in the description.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 19 video. Today we got ourselves a head-to-head online matchup. 19-5 after losing our last game, and we are trying our very best to get back on the winning side of things. So we are going to go on ahead and choose. I'm surfing through the teams that I have yet to choose. It's like, you know what, let's go on ahead and choose the Jaguars. And again, there's not too many teams left that we haven't chosen. So there's not too many options left. You know, once we get through all the teams, we'll go on ahead and we'll just cipher through, you know, all the teams, you know, over again once we, you know, get done with everything. But, you know, for this game, we're going to go on ahead and go with the Jaguars. Still, I think the best team I've been able to use so far online is the Bears. This team doesn't have really anything that fits my needs offensively. No really good wide receivers, no really good running back that can, you know, even come close to spinning, since their closest spin was like, 80 or something like that. At least like 84, 85, you know, somewhere around there is like decent. But we got to make it work. Now, what we do know is that they got, you know, Jalen Ramsey, who is, you know, one of the best cornerbacks in the game. So we at least got him to look forward to on the team. They got Telvin, who is a great user, very tall, and, you know, also have Bouye, who's a very good corner. So two good cornerbacks, and I'm, you know, obviously I want to play into, you know, my strengths, so I'm hoping to face someone that passes the ball a lot. We're going to be looking to send some pressure and hope that Ramsey and Bouye can go on ahead and jump some passes, and with us lurking with Telvin Smith, maybe we can get an animation here or there and, you know, be okay, because they're me being an offensive player, you know, their offense being low overall, you know, with a 78 overall offense, you know, we got some we might have some trouble if I have to rely on the offense. But their defense is really good, and I'm, you know, hoping that they make plays. So we go up against the Steelers, and I'm like, uh-oh. It's a very good team. Le'Veon, Juju, Brown, they got some ballers. And then it doesn't take long for me to realize that I'm going to have a whole lot of trouble, because he just runs the ball and runs the ball a ton. And in head-to-head, you need some very good run blocking guys, run shedding guys to stop the run, and he can pass out of this. It's just gonna be a long game. Like, I have to force this kid to pass, because if he just continues to run out of this, he runs dive and he'll bring it all the way to the outside. Like, he's calling the same two plays. It's just dive, cut to the outside, or up the middle, and then it's just a toss out of it as well. And he has a motion, and it's just like, okay, he gets the auto spin right there, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. And I'm like, sheesh, okay, this is gonna be very difficult to stop, because stopping the run in head-to-head, at least for me, has not been easy whatsoever, especially since this team's dominance is really their secondary, and they're not being useful for me at all since he's just running the ball. And it's like, I just hope he doesn't give me trouble on defense, because if he does, I could be in trouble. But he's literally in 3-4, cover 4 every single play. He doesn't get out of it. He doesn't change it. He will just sit in there. And I'm like, okay, I can move the ball against this. I might have trouble in the red zone, because his offense isn't that great. But, you know, if he just sits in 3-4, cover 4, we should be okay, you know, because I can easily pass against this all day, every day. Only rushing 3. I'm not going to have, you know, much trouble. I should be okay with passing the ball against it. So first attempt, we get shut down. Second attempt to the right, we get shut down once again. We actually lose yards. Third and goal on the 7-yard line. We end up going to the running back right here, and we end up getting stopped on the 1. So it's like, you know what, we'll go for it here around the 1-yard line. We end up tossing out a goal line, and we end up breaking the tackle with Fournette, and we end up tying the game. So now it's like, okay, we have to make this kid pass, because if he just runs the ball, run, I'm going to be in trouble, because, yeah. So we run commit right here. He ends up spinning inside, and we end up getting a tackle. So now he finally decides to pass the ball right here, and he ends up getting sacked. He no huddles. I did notice that someone was open over the middle, and he tries to go quickly to the tight end, but we are there for the interception. Don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. And I'm like, okay, we're up. We get ball at the half. if we go up 2 possessions, he's done because eventually he's going to have to pass the ball, right? The only trouble he's giving me is just with the runs. And out of this formation, he can run, he can do all these things, and I got to prepare for the run as well as the pass. So if he's just going to sit in pass coverage, I feel like we'll just lock him up. You know, I feel like I'm not going to have too much trouble. Right here, I mean, on a run commit too. On a run commit, he ends up scoring, and I'm just like, you got to be kidding me right there. Like, that's how we just gave up a touchdown. But it is what it is, man. We get ball at half. We end up, you know, with the possession here. And again, I'm easily going to move the ball on this. All we need to do is just not miss throws. I'm going to have plenty of time in the pocket. And this route right here is just going to be open all the time. But like I said, we cannot miss throws like that. Because if we do, then we're going to have trouble moving the ball. So we come out in Snugs. He hasn't seen this play yet. And we end up going towards the sidelines. And a nice throw right there by Bortles. And we keep our feet in bounds. So we take it to the 2-minute warning. We are close to field goal range. And right here, we end up going to the running back right here underneath the Grant. And hopefully no fumbles. Hopefully no fumbles, and you know, we'll be okay. So I kind of used time management as I was editing this. I noticed very badly. He calls a timeout because he wants the ball back. Very next play, though, on 2nd and go, we end up taking off with Bortles, and we end up getting the first down. I should have called the timeout right there and then, but I didn't. I took it all the way down to 30 seconds. We get the first down right there, and now only have 30 seconds, and I didn't call a timeout there. And just terrible clock management by me, and that is the one thing I pride myself on when it comes to Madden. That is something I'm very, very, very good at. And unfortunately, I didn't really get a realistic chance at the end zone because I just played the time stupidly. But we scored 3. Again, we get ball at the half, so we're going to be okay because he literally has not, when I say literally, I mean literally, has not chosen to play outside of 3-4, cover 4, unless we were in the red zone, and that's where he chose his, like, open right there, wide open towards the sidelines, but just a terrible throw. When he's in the red zone, he'll switch to cover 2. Right here, we're looking, and we got to the sides, and this time we're on the money right there, and we get the big first down. So again, like, we're having no trouble whatsoever moving the ball. So I'm confident. Waste as much time here. Even if I get held to 3, even if he scores, I'm gonna have last possession. Like, he can't stop my offense. Like, not, especially not with this defense he's calling. Like, he's just gonna have a whole lot of trouble, you know, stopping it from here. So 2nd and 6, we go to the toss play right here. Plenty of running room right there. I had Yeldon in. Didn't even realize that Grant right there, I'm sure, jukes and makes that tackle. But this is why I need running backs like that. That's a touchdown if my running back could spin. But unfortunately, he couldn't. So, you know, there's really nothing you can do. And if I could spin there, you know, like, everything is just different. Like, I need ball carrier moves. And right there, he actually sent everyone out of 2-4 when he's in the red zone out of cover 2. But we get held to 3. I'm like, all right, we wasted majority of the quarter. Even if he scores, we're going to have last possession. He can't stop me from getting to at least field goal range. Yeah, I'm struggling in the red zone. 2 possessions, 2 field goals. Well, 3 possessions, and we end up scoring 1 touchdown. But right here, now he's passing, but I got to prepare for the run. You know, he's running. So I'm not expecting a pass, and then he catches me with a pass, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. And again, I wasn't ready for it because all he has done is run the ball up to that point. Right here, I'm pretty sure he squibs the ball, you know, trying to give me a shorter field to where I can't go on ahead and milk. But 4th quarter, and again, we're just gonna milk the clock here. He's not gonna stop me out of this 3-4 right here. We end up taking off with Bortles. We slide down. We got 2 clock on. We're gonna get in field goal range with no problem. With 40-second play clock, we're gonna have plenty of time to go on ahead and 2 clock and you know, give him little time remaining. And the very next play, we run the ball right here, and we get nailed. We fumbled. Thought I should have recovered it right there, but he ends up recovering. And the worst thing that could have possibly happened. We end up fumbling. He recovers, and man, we played flawless offense, but then we end up fumbling, and that right there could very well be the complete difference of this game. So with another run commit right there, he takes it to the 2-minute warning. Right here, we ran commit, and thankfully he didn't throw it to the post up top. So 3rd down right here, and he ends up going underneath, and that right there was just a bad call by me. I'll be honest. I should have had underneath prepared for, since I know I'm blitzing and I'm going to get to the quarterback quickly. So another toss play right here. We hold him right here. I made a mistake. Look at Jalen Ramsey on the far left. I end up hitting the wrong button to man him up. I made him up to the tight end instead of AB by accident. And then he just goes on ahead and he throws wide open to AB because I made a mistake of an adjustment. So that right there is my fault. But you know, a minute remaining to score a touchdown. I've made it to the red zone several times, and I just got to get there again, but this time actually score. And I just can't believe I fumbled like that. If I don't fumble, game's over. But can't do nothing about it now. We get them over the top right here, but unfortunately we end up dropping the pass. Right here with 50 seconds remaining on the 25-yard line. We got Y, and we end up throwing it. I hit Rack. I don't know why he turned around and shuffled his feet. Like, why didn't he catch that and cut up field? But nonetheless, 1st and 10 right here, and we got RB wide open, but we took too late, and now we're just going to go on ahead and take off with Bortles. It's got like 79 speed or something like that. Good speed. We take it to the 30-yard line. No timeouts remaining. Right here, I believe we go to the running back, and right here we no huddle because there's only 18 seconds left. And we need a touchdown. I was looking for Y, but then X was just so wide open. So we end up throwing the X, possession catch, and we score the touchdown. Now we just need to score a 2 to tie the game. I thought I had this, but he clicks on Dives from Wyoming and ends up catching us on the ankle. And unfortunately, we end up losing. So back-to-back losing games. Very frustrating to lose a game knowing, like, if I just don't fumble, the game is over. But Madden give it and Madden take it away. I'm sure we're going to get a lucky fumble our way. It may not be next game, but eventually down the line, we're going to get something going our way. It happens. Unfortunately, it happened against us. Let me know what team you guys want me to use next. It's your boy GS. We're going to go ahead and be signing out. Until next time, appreciate the support. As always, peace!